Have you ever felt stuck in life as if no matter what you do, nothing seems to move forward? Or maybe you faced a moment where stepping back was the only way to truly see the big picture. Well, that's the spiritual energy of the Hanged Man in the Tarot. This card isn't about punishment or defeat. It's about surrendering to the flow of life, gaining a fresh perspective, and finding enlightenment through stillness. In this video, we'll explore the deep symbolism of the Hanged Man, its connection to spiritual growth, and to embrace its wisdom in your own life. Stick around. By the end of this video, you'll see why sometimes letting go is the most powerful action you can take. The Hanged Man is the 12th card in the Major Arcana, often misunderstood as a negative or passive card. In reality, it's one of the most profound cards in the deck. This card represents a moment of pause, a shift in perspective, and the power of surrender. When life feels like it's at a standstill, the Hanged Man invites us to stop struggling and instead look at our situation from a new angle. It teaches us that transformation often begins when we let go of control and trust in the process of life. It's not about giving up, it's about gaining clarity and enlightenment through stillness. The imagery of the Hanged Man is rich with spiritual and philosophical meaning. Let's break it down. The Hanged Man hangs by one foot from the tree, symbolizing a shift in perspective. He willingly suspends himself, indicating that this pause is a conscious choice. It's not something forced upon him. His calm, peaceful face shows that this is not a state of suffering, but one of acceptance and surrender. The tree is often interpreted as the tree of life, representing wisdom and the interconnectedness of all things. Hanging from it suggests a willingness to connect with higher truths. The rope binding his foot symbolizes the ties that hold us to our current situation. It reminds us that sometimes we must accept limitations to actually transcend them. The glowing halo around the Hanged Man's head represents enlightenment and spiritual awakening. It's a sign that by changing his perspective, he's gaining profound insight. The Hanged Man is associated with Neptune, a planet of spirituality, dreams, and surrender. Neptune's energy is deeply tied to intuition, imagination, and the dissolution of boundaries, making it the perfect match for this card's themes of letting go and gaining higher insight. Neptune teaches us to transcend the physical and connect with the spiritual. It's the planet of compassion, selflessness, and the ability to see beyond the material world. However, Neptune also challenges us to surrender control and trust in the unknown. That's a core lesson of the Hanged Man. Neptune rules Pisces, the sign of intuition, dreams, and universal love. This connection reinforces the Hanged Man's message to look beyond logic and embrace the spiritual and emotional dimensions of life. The card challenges us to explore our inner world and trust that even in stillness, transformation is happening. The Hanged Man is associated with the number 12, which is a powerful number in numerology. Completion and preparation. 12 marks the end of a cycle and the readiness to begin anew. Think of the 12 months of the year or the 12 zodiac signs, each representing a complete phase before moving on to the next. You can also reduce to number 3. 1 plus 2 equals 3. The number 3 symbolizes creativity, growth, and self-expression. It reminds us that even during times of pause, we're laying the groundwork for new possibilities. The Hanged Man teaches us that patience and reflection are not wasted time. They're actually essential for creating something new and meaningful. The Hanged Man offers some of the most profound lessons in the tarot. Here's what it teaches. 1. Surrender is strength. Letting go of control doesn't mean giving up. It means trusting in the flow of life and allowing new insights to emerge. Number 2. Shift your perspective. When you feel stuck, ask yourself, how can I see this situation differently? Often the answers we seek come from looking at things in a new way. 3. Embrace the pause. The Hanged Man reminds us that stillness is not stagnation. It's a chance to recharge, reflect, and prepare for the next phase of growth. This card encourages us to stop resisting and start observing. And by doing so, we gain clarity and wisdom that we might miss in the hustle of everyday life. So how can you work with the energy of the Hanged Man in your daily life? Here are some practical tips. Meditation and reflection. Take time to meditate or journal. Focus on seeing your challenges from a new perspective. Let go of control. Identify areas in your life where you're holding on too tightly. What would happen if you surrendered and trust the process? Reframe stagnation. When you feel stuck, ask yourself what this moment is teaching you. Often, stillness is where the greatest growth begins. Pause before acting. If you're facing a big decision, don't rush into it. Allow yourself time to gather insight and reflect before moving forward. The Hanged Man teaches us that even in moments of pause or uncertainty, we're exactly where we need to be. Trust that the answers will come in their own time. The Hanged Man is a card of profound wisdom, teaching us that stillness, surrender, and a shift in perspective are essential for growth and transformation. Whether you're navigating a challenging situation or just simply feeling stuck, this card reminds you to trust in the process and embrace the pause. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Hanged Man, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tarot insights. And check out my book on Tarot and Astrology, Cosmic Connections, for an even deeper exploration of the major arcana. The link is in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, the Hanged Man teaches us that sometimes letting go is the most powerful action you can take. Until next time, stay reflective, stay open, and trust in the flow of life. Bye for now.